why do I use these little 1.25 pound plates on my dumbbells when I lift weights? You've seen some of my weightlifting videos. You notice I use these 1 1/4 pound plates that just snap right onto the dumbbell handles, and they're 1 1/4 pounds, so I can add either 1 1/4 pound, 2.5 pounds with 2 of them, or use 3 and add 3 3/4 pounds to the dumbbell. What's the whole point of these little plates? Well, believe it or not, this little 1 1/4 pound plate can make actually hundreds of pounds of difference in just one workout. So let me choose an example that I'm on based on the workout I'm doing right now. So one of the exercises I've been doing for the past few weeks is 3 sets of 10 of the dumbbell incline press. And most gyms will have dumbbells that go in increments of 5 pounds. So, and right now I can handle the 30 pounds, so I could start with the 30-pound dumbbell. Now, I'll compare one example where I didn't have my plates with me, and the second example where I did have the plates with me. So, in the first workout, I did 10 reps of 30 pounds, so that's 10 times 30 is 300. The second set, I had to go grab the 35s because they don't have 32.5s. So I grabbed the 35s. Now, for the next 2 sets, I could only make 5 reps at 35. So 5 times 35 is 175. I did that twice for second and third sets. So my total for that exercise that day was 650, right? 300 plus 175 plus 175. Okay, so that's going from 30-pound dumbbells to 35-pound dumbbells. Now, let's compare that to the day when I did have my plates with me. So first set was 10 times 30 pounds, and that's 300. The second set, here's where these things make the big difference. I was able to make 10 times the 30 pounds with one of these plates. So 10 times 31.25, that's a total of 312.5 pounds. And then for the third set, which I've posted, was I had 2 of these plates on, so that makes the 30-pound dumbbell into a 32.5-pound dumbbell. I was able to make 8 reps. So 8 times 32.5 is 260. So the total for that series of three sets was 872.5 pounds. So if I compare 872.5 pounds to 650 pounds, that's a difference of 222.5 pounds. So that's pretty significant. That's a couple hundred pounds for just one exercise. Now, you can apply the same principle, of course, to all the rest of the exercises in that workout. And so, for example, that's why I also like to use these little fractional plates. For example, this is a 1/4 pound. Now, you could say, hey, what difference is a 1/4 pound going to make if you slap 2 quarters on the barbell? But let's think about this in terms of what's already in the gym. Likely the smallest plate that'll be in your gym is the 1 1/4 pound plates. So if you slap 2 1 1/4s on, you got 2.5 added to the barbell. What if you wanted to add an even 3 pounds? Well, then you could make use of these little 1/4 pound plates to slap on, to slap that against the 1 1/4s, and now you got 1.5 on each side, so you got a total of 3 pounds that you just added to your barbell. All right, so, but I think you can get the idea. It's the same principles I showed you with these plates, simply by adding a little bit more weight but doing more reps, you can greatly increase your overall poundage for your workout. I'll assume you're going to do maybe 5-6 exercises per workout. So if you added a couple 100 pounds, you wouldn't on every single exercise, but maybe if you added a couple 100 pounds on 4 exercises, I mean, that could be like an 800-pound difference, depending on how many reps you're doing, etc. Maybe you can even make it up to 1,000 pounds difference simply by using smaller increments of plates. So that is overall based on the law of progressive overload, right? Whenever you can make the required number of reps, you want to add a little bit of weight. But the key thing is, when you add that little bit of weight, if you can choose a small enough increment, you can still do a higher number of reps, which is better than grabbing the much bigger weight and just doing a couple of reps. Right? I hope that makes sense. We broke it down numerically, so if you have any questions or any comments on, please let me know. Tell me how you like to work out. What's your favorite? What are your most important weight training principles? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for listening.